Okay, let's code for flat surface. Okay, first we have to mention a, b, and c. That's the normal vector. Let's say a is equal to 1, it's parallel to yz plane, b is equal to 0, c is equal to 0 as I've said in theory part. Okay, let's put it anywhere at 3. Now we have to make data points x comma y comma z. This is the grid we're going to make, mesh grid. Mesh grid, let's say from 0 to 10, that's every unit will be like 1 unit apart. Now we're going to write a function. It would be ax plus by plus cz minus t equivalent to 0. Okay, this is our function. Now we have to visualize it. Okay, for starters we can use slice function to actually visualize this thing. So you need to mention x grid, mesh grid, y mesh grid, 3D, z, and you can actually mention the function. Now you have to mention the slices, which will be like parallel to x, y, and z planes. First of all, you have to mention x slice. You can keep it empty. Y slice, keep it empty, and z slice, keep it as xy plane. That means 0. Z is not 0. We should be like xy plane, and you have to remember f should be should not be a logical one here. Output of f is logical. You have to just convert it into single or double. Just write single to convert f into single. Okay, here's it. Look at this. So you have this yellow at 3, 2 and 4. It is between, it's at 3. So in order to visualize it, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3. Starting of 3 because it's like a discretized. If you need to actually visualize exactly at 3, you can actually increase the number of points. Keep a distance between 2 points and 0.1. Now it will be like close to 3, like 2.9 and 3.1, between that one. Now you have to visualize this plane. You have to create an plane that is parallel to yz plane. So you have to just mention an x slice in there. So you know to mention x slice, you can mention first. You can mention number of x slices. Let's mention a slice exact at 3. Just put 3 in there. Here is your plane. If you mention at any other point, let's say 2, you can't just see that plane because that value is not there. This is how slices work. You visualize the plane, you put in like that. You can actually put number of planes from 1 to 10. Let's put at 1 distance 1 to 10. Okay, number of planes you have put parallel to it. So this is not a good way to actually visualize the plane surfaces. Okay, now we're going to use another function. Actually, good ways to use by visual that we will do lost volume viewer is the best way to actually visualize 3D matrix. That I'm going to put it lost. Secondly, we're going to do isosurface. For isosurface, you can go like this. You don't need these slices this time, and I think it doesn't have to be single. You can use logical as well. If you're going to plot it, just plot it. There will be 2 planes. Yes, at 3, 2.95 and 3, because at 3 is the surface, positive side and negative side you will see surface. You need, okay, that's it, because it's going to go for volume both sides. If you go for volume, in volume just have to write function less than 0. I will tell you. So this is a plane. Our plane is a 3, so less than 3, less than, like, for negative values, this side is volume, so its surface will be greater than 3. Like here, its surface will be here. So you can visualize your surface there at a distance of 3. It's not actually good way to actually visualize this surface, one surface. You can go for volume. You can visualize volume surface here, but one surface, like you can see, it's 3.095, something like that. Okay, this is the second way of visualizing the surface we created. We can go for another point. Greater than, less than. If you go greater than, then this side would be like volume. You go set with this side. Okay, the best way of actually visualizing is volume viewer. This is the last thing we're gonna do. So just put it there. In order to actually visualize it, you just go for apps tab. It's like third here, and in here you need to find the volume viewer. You just search volume viewer. If you have it installed, it will be here, image processing. If you don't have it, you can install it in add-ons. You just open it up. Oh wait, it will take time. Yep, and you need a function in single. I told you in volume viewer works for a function that is in single form. So we're gonna write single f, just this one. It doesn't logical, I guess. So you write v is from the single f and volume it opens. You go for import volume, import from workspace. Wait, we had to run it first. Run this function first. Wait a second. You just have to run this function first. Okay, once it's run, so we have this variable single here, function variable. Now open this one, import volume, import from workspace. It's like rendering in Matlab. You can turn OpenGL on, but for me it's that is slow. Okay, let's go for V. Okay, let's see this one. So this is your volume because here we wrote less than equivalent to 0. So this is volume. You can actually visualize it. Less than, you get this volume type. As surface for making surfaces here, you go for that one. Oh, in order to go for line, just put equality here. It feels like both things done at a time. You can visualize volume as well. Okay, now let's import it. Not from file. Wait a second, from workspace. Visualize it from. Okay, put v again. We run that one code. Put v here again. Yes. Now here is your plane. So we just mentioned 0 to 10. So the bound of this plane is like only from 0 to 10. This is your plane. I think you understand how 2D flat surface plotting works. You can go for bodies. We're going to plot number of flat surfaces at local origin, and you can get your body as well. That we do in next videos. For this video, I think this is okay, and you can go to slices as well. Activate here. Number of options here you can work here. I think this is it for this video.